Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So we are done with unit 2, which was differentiation. So we did all the elements of differentiation. So the only thing remaining just solving tutorial sheets. And also for integration, we are done with them. So integration is much shorter than differentiation. So but both of them are very simple. So just have to understand whatever you have been taught. That's so just applying the rules. That's the important thing. So now we make progress to unit 1. So unit one is arithmetic progression AP and geometric progression GP. Yeah. So there are some terms which you should understand in under AP and GP. So these terms are a sequence. So a sequence is a list of numbers which follow a defined pattern or rule. So they follow a defined pattern. They have a pattern. Then you also have a series. So a series is the sum of terms of a sequence. So the number of terms, like the sum of terms of a sequence, that we call is what we call a series. Yeah. And then so we go to an arithmetic progression. What is an arithmetic progression? So an arithmetic progression is a sequence of numbers such that the difference between every two consecutive terms is constant. So for an AP, the difference between the two of the first term and the second term is constant. The difference between the first term and the fourth term is the same as the difference between the second term and the third term. So the common difference is what is constant, it's the same. That's why we are calling it a common difference because it's the same. Yeah. Then we now quickly look on an GP, what's the definition. So a GP is a sequence of numbers such that any number that the first term is obtained by multiplying by the preceding term by a constant called the common ratio. So for a GP, the difference between the first term and the second term, the pattern is that you have to multiply it by a certain number for you to have a second term, which is the common ratio. Yeah. So let's quickly look onto the formulas here. So we have the formula. So nth term of an AP. So for an AP, the nth term, so the formula is T of n is equal to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. Then we have the second formula is sum of an AP. So for an AP, the sum of an AP is given by s of n is equal to n over 2 multiplied by 2a plus in bracket n minus 1 d close bracket d. Then we go to, so these are the two formulas which we use on under AP. So we go to GP. So for a GP, nth term of a GP is equal to Tn is equal to a raised to the power n minus 1. Then sum of a GP, the formula is given by S of n is equal to a open bracket 1 minus r to the power n over 1 minus r. So for this one here, this form the r can be interchangeable. How? If suppose if r is greater than 1, the r will be this side. If r is less than 1, the r goes to this one. So this one is the general formula which we most use because r is mostly less than 1. So for r, if r is less than 1, r is after the negative sign, but if r is greater than 1, the r is in front here. Then you go to sum to infinity. So for sum to infinity, the sum to infinity is equal to a over 1 minus r. So for this one, it is constant. R is always after the negative sign, not in front. It's always after the negative sign. So the formula is just a over 1 minus r. Okay, so let's dive into a quick example on here. So example is saying in an arithmetic progression, the 80th term is 23 and the 11th term is 4 times the third term. So the 11th term is 4 times the third term. Find the first term, the common difference, and the sum of the first 10 terms. So first and foremost, let me take you back here. So this whenever you see a sorry for that, I saved an agent's coach I had to attend to. So you go back here, so to the formula, this a represents the first term. So whenever you see it's the first term. So you have GP, you have a, AP, you have a. So this a represents the first term. Then n. So n is the nth term. So the term you have been given to find, that's n. It's the nth term. The term you have been given to find, that's the letter n. Then the G is the difference, common difference. So the common difference is the difference between the second term and the first term. So to find G, you subtract the second term from the first term. So yeah, the formula for G is G is equal to T 2 minus T 1. So this is the formula to find the common difference, which is D. Yeah. Then we go for here. For a GP, we have A, which is the first term, minus 1 to the power 1 minus R. So this R means the common ratio. So R is the common ratio. It's the ratio between the second term and the first term. Then this n, as I said here, the n means the nth term. So to calculate this R, so R is given by T T2 over T1. So this is the formula for R. Then for G, common difference is T2 minus T1. Then R, T2 over T1. So you should note these two formulas. So now we go back to the question now. So in an arithmetic progression, the 80th term is 23 and the 11th term is 4 times the third term. Find the first term, the common difference, and the sum of the first 10 terms. So first let's look on the first statement, which says that the 80th term is what? 23. So we need to say for an AP, the nth term is given by Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 d. So we have been told that given that 80th term, so where there is 8th term, it's nth term, which is n. So where there is n, we replace by 8. So we have T of 8 is equal to A plus 8 minus 1. Then you have been given a common difference, so we just put a D here. Then so we have been given to say that the 8th term is 23. So this one is equal, this whole thing is equal to what? 23. So we have A plus. So 8 minus 1 gives us 7. So 7 times D, 7D is equal to 23. So this is our equation 1. Then let's go in here. So and the 11th term is 4 times the third term. So T11 is equal to 4 times T3. So let's find the 11th term. So for this one, it is A plus. So where there is n, you put what? 11. So 11 minus 1 d is equal to 4. For the third term, it is A plus 3 minus 1 d. So 11 minus 1 gives us 10. So it will be A plus 10d is equal to. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times this one is 2d. So 4 times 8 is 4a plus. This is 2d. So 2 times 4, this is 8d. So from here we can do what? We can subtract because there's an equal sign. So we can make this one cross the equal sign, this one cross the equal sign. So let's subtract here. So 4a minus a gives us what? 3a. Then plus 10d plus minus 8d gives us 2d, which is equal to what? 0. So this one is our second equation. So we can solve the first equation and second equation simultaneously. So we have a plus 7d is equal to 23 and 3a plus 2d is equal to 0. So now let's solve these two simultaneously. So okay, so here we can do we can cancel out what is common. So let's cancel out d. So here we can put a 7. Here we can put a here we can put a 2. Here a 7. Yeah. Then okay. Sorry. So when you go back here, so we have a plus 10d. So this is close to the equal sign so that it become 4a plus a, which is 4a minus a, which is 3a. Then this one close the equal sign, right? So 10d plus 8d. So we had 10d minus 8d, which is 2d. So here there's an equal sign. Sorry, here there's an equal sign here. So it's equal to 0. So when this 2d comes closest to the equal sign here, this one will become negative, because we made this one to close to the equal sign and this one to close to the equal sign. So there's an equal sign here, so we maintain the equal sign, which is 0, not a positive. So we cancel out this 0 here. So when this one closes to the equal sign, it becomes a negative here. So 2 times 8 is 2a plus 2 times 7d, which is 14d, which is equal to 2 times 23, which is 46. Then 7 times 3 8 is 21a minus 7 times 2, which is 14d, is equal to 0. So you can cancel out this one because these are common, but the signs are different. So then 2 plus 21 gives us 23. Then 46 plus 0 gives us 46. So we have 23a is equal to what? 46. So from here, over 23 over 23. So we know that a is equal to, so 23 into 46, a is equal to 2. Then let's find the common difference now. So we have 3a is equal to 2d. So it is 3 times 2, which is equal to 2d. So this one gives us a 6. So divided by 2, divided by 2. So these two, they cancel. So our d is equal to what? 3. So the common difference is 3, and the first term is 2. Then you have the question to say, and the sum of the first 10 terms. So to find the sum of an AP, so S of n is equal to n over 2a plus n minus 1d. Then we have nth term is 10. We have been given to first 10 terms. So n is 10. So S of 10 is equal to 10 over 2. Then 2a. So it is our a is 2. So it's 2 times 2 plus 10 minus 1, 3. So this is 5 here. 4 plus 9 times 3, which is 27. So 4 plus 27. Yeah. So 4 plus 27 gives us 31. So it's 5 10 times 31. So 5 times 1 gives us a 5. 5 times 3, 15. So the answer is 155. So the sum of the first 10 terms is what? 155. So we want to do math on AP and GP because this is from grade 8, 9. So we want to do much of this. So you can check out the lecture site and solve some questions under AP and GP, but we want to do more on this. So let's dive into something new.